Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Krista, and if you're new, you will find lots of videos containing seasonal decorating and shopping, room makeovers, and organizing on my channel. So if you're interested in any of that, please subscribe so you don't miss out. For today's video, we are at HomeGoods and Kirklands, and we're just doing a little browsing around looking for some special pieces to add to our Christmas collection. And I wanted to bring you all along so you can see what they have as well. So without further ado, let's get shopping. So the Christmas season is quickly approaching, and I had only one day to do a little decor shopping in the stores. The rest I guess I'll have to do online, but I just wanted to share a quick overview of the Christmas finds HomeGoods and Kirklands have this year. Now, I was pressed for time on this day as my children had a dentist appointment to go to. So I'm not sharing the prices of everything. That would take way too long as they had so much stuff. But I just wanted you all to see what's out there and what seems to be trending this year. Okay, so just from visiting two different places in HomeGoods, I'm already seeing what is trending. Now, last year, those bottle brush trees you see there, they were very popular, and it does seem like they have some back. But I am seeing a large volume of nutcrackers, and I mean all different sizes and all different colors, and they are absolutely beautiful, every one of them. So that seems to be one of the biggest trends this year. And then also I'm seeing a lot of reindeer, the tabletop decor reindeer that stand, anywhere on a shelf or a table or mantle or anything like that. I'm seeing a lot with glitter all over, and then some are just like a bronze color or a matte black. Those seem to be very popular. Now, another thing I've noticed that is trending is the nostalgia Christmas decor. Just like the Santa and the Christmas tree and the presents here in the treasure box, that to me brings back like childhood memories. So I'm seeing a lot of that, and also a lot of different Santa figures. Some are fishing, some are the traditional red and green, and then like you just saw, some are the nostalgia. Now here are those giant lifelike nutcrackers, and they are absolutely gorgeous. I would love those too on my front porch, but I did not want to spend the money on those, so they did not come home with me, and that's okay. Here you see a lot of more Santa figures, and also I'm seeing some gingerbread house and of course the vintage Christmas trees you see there. So here is the greenery and wreath section of my HomeGoods, and they actually had quite a bit out at this day. It was during my children's fall break, so I guess they were just putting everything out and things weren't picked over. They had a lot of greenery with the red berries this year, which of course if you watch my channel you know that's what I went in last year. But then they also had a lot of neutral and pine cone like greenery as well. Now, here is a very good look at the Christmas reindeer figures on these shelves here. You can see that these are the very modern looking ones. Some are matte and some have a shine to it. These remind me of the ones that are on the Crate and Barrel site. However, these are going to be much cheaper and much more budget friendly. Now, those black and white Christmas trees there, and then the trees here on this top shelf, this is also another trend I'm seeing this year. There are a ton of cone-shaped trees that are tabletop decor, but they come in all different decor styles. They have some that are the traditional red and green, but then you also have some that are even made with feathers and glitter, and they all look different and all beautiful. So whatever style you're going in, you could find a Christmas tree that would go with your style. Okay, so like I said before, the trees and the reindeer, they were everywhere, and you can see that there are so many different variations of them, and of course, all beautiful. So I was very happy to see that, and I was also happy to see that Home Goods was very organized this year in placing things together by product and by style. And I don't know about you all, but this section here just looks so peaceful to me. And I feel like that's a major component in what I'm searching for Christmas this year. And especially when bringing it into my home, I want it to feel very peaceful. Now on the end of this shelf, they had all the different types of garlands that you can add to your mantle or your staircase or your tree, but they also had those large ornaments that you could add to a big giant tree in your house, or you can add them outside. And they also have some of those online as well. Okay, so as I'm watching this back and doing this voiceover, I cannot believe I didn't add a hand towel onto my list of things to buy because I don't think I have a hand towel for my half bath that would go with my new decor. So I think I need to go back and get some of those or try to find them online because they had such a great selection. They also had some towels here, and of course you see that Nutcracker theme within that as well. Okay, so here I was just skimming through the blankets, and they had quite a few, but I was hoping they were going to have a special blanket that I knew would be very popular and probably go viral. Just like if you all saw the Halloween ghost blanket from Rachel Zoe, that thing went viral, it sold out, and I was not able to get one. So I was hoping to find something like that, but no luck. Okay, so here you see a lot of gift wrapping items and a lot of variations, textures, colors of all the ribbons. None came home with me today, but I will have to get that stuff soon to start wrapping gifts. Now this section was separate from others, and they had a lot of different texture and colors for blankets, but they all looked super cozy and warm and almost like a Scandinavian style. I feel like all of this material and decor pieces would look wonderful in a cozy log home for Christmas. Now, if those look like pillows, I thought they were. They are not. They are actually pieces of art with that texture and fabric on there. And then did you see the pom-pom ball Christmas trees? They were beautiful. And so now we are in Kirklands, and Kirklands looked totally different than Home Goods, as it always does, but even the decor pieces were different than what was trending in Home Goods. So I was very surprised by that. Now, of course, they had their traditional red in there with the berries, as you see up here on these beautiful wreaths. And then this wreath here with the Norfolk pine definitely stood out to me. It did not come home with me, but I am still thinking about it. But they had some beautiful, beautiful pieces here. Okay, so I know that Kirkland's and Home Goods are two very different stores. Home Goods tries to give you quite a bit of variety of different things, and then Kirkland's is very specific to the Kirkland style. So you don't see as many variations in those Christmas tree figures or the reindeer figures, but they do have some. Now, what they focused a lot on that I noticed was the artwork. There was a lot of beautiful Christmas artwork there at Kirkland's, and then also the real touch greenery, whether it was like in a tree, in a potted, like a potted plant, or in their wreaths, or in their garland. And it all was very beautiful and lifelike. I also noticed a lot of different variations in textures and fabrics within the Kirkland's Christmas decor line this year. Here's a very neutral section of it, but you can see how they went all out on picking different prints and fabrics to go on those. Now, Home Goods, I noticed, had a very limited number of Christmas tree colors, but as you can see, Kirkland's actually had a variety there, and I was surprised to see that. And just look at these beautiful ornaments. I love them, and I could pick out many different ones that I would like to add to this year's tree. However, they were like $8 each, and I've never spent that on one ornament unless it was a gift to somebody. And I do have expensive ornaments that were given to me, but I can't justify that price for an ornament, especially when I have 3 little kids around the house. Now, to the other side of Kirkland's, they had the more traditional side. They had the Nutcracker, as you can see. They also had the perfect pillow candy cane dupe of the Pottery Barn, and it was much cheaper. They also have the gingerbread house, which, as you can tell, gingerbread is going to be big this year. Thankfully, I've been doing it for many years and have built up a very large collection. I also thought the Santa wall art was done very beautifully. And once again, with all of the wall art and the texture prints of the pillows and fabrics, Kirkland's has you covered there. Now, this was the one thing that I didn't feel was a need. It was definitely a want. So I was about to put it back, and they had a lovely and wonderful worker there at Kirkland's said, "Hey, let me put this behind the counter for you." And I was like, okay, so she did. And of course, I bought it and walked out with it. And I was so glad to see that Kirkland's also had the viral bells. I did find some at Hobby Lobby, but Kirkland's is going to be my next choice as they were going to be more expensive. But then they also have all of these beautiful, beautiful garlands. They are the Real Touch. Some had the bells with them. They also had the red berries. And these almost came home with me. However, I put them back. They weren't the perfect color. However, they do have some at Amazon that were about the same price. And once again, we're seeing the nutcrackers come through with the dish towels here in Kirkland's. Now, I loved these beautiful detailed houses, and I believe they are cookie jars or canisters or something. I thought they would be beautiful in a kitchen. And then again, you see the Christmas trees and the nutcrackers in all of the servingware. And this is going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed seeing what is out there at HomeGoods and Kirkland's, and I hope it's getting you all excited for the upcoming Christmas season. Bye, guys.